Stop. Don't answer that question just yet. If I were sitting across from you right now and I asked, tell me about yourself, could you answer in 1 minute without talking about where you were born, your family, your hobbies, or reading your CV word for word? Most people can't, to be honest. And that's exactly why this simple question quietly eliminates qualified candidates every single day. What's interesting is that this isn't even the hardest interview question you will ever be asked. Yet, it's the one that makes the strongest first impression. Before you've talked about your achievements, before you've explained your experiences, and before you've answered any technical questions, the interviewer has already started forming an opinion about you. Not because of what you have achieved, but because of how you introduced yourself. I've seen brilliant candidates struggle with this question, not because they weren't qualified, but because they misunderstood what was being asked. So today, I'm going to show you how to answer this question in a way that sounds confident, natural, and memorable. That's without trying to impress anyone. And if your goal is to become more confident in interviews and grow your career, this is the kind of content I share on this channel every week. So subscribe, because one video could be the difference between another rejection email and your next job offer. Now let's get into it. Let me tell you something that completely changed the way I looked at interviews. The interviewer already has your CV. They've seen where you worked. They've read your qualifications. They know your job titles. So why do they still ask, tell me about yourself? Think about that for a second. They're not asking because they need information. They're asking because they need evidence. Evidence that you can communicate clearly. Evidence that you understand your own professional value. Evidence that you can organize your thoughts under a little pressure. Every sentence you speak is either strengthening their confidence in you or weakening it. So once I understood that, this question stopped feeling like small talk. It became an opportunity. Imagine you are interviewing two people. The first person says, "Oh, my name is Sarah. I'm from Abuja. I enjoy reading books and spending time with my family. I attended blah blah blah." After 1 minute, you still don't know why Sarah should be hired. Now imagine the second person. "Thank you for having me. For the past 3 years, I've worked in customer service, helping clients solve problems and improving customer satisfaction. Along the way, I discovered I really enjoy building relationships with people. And that's one of the reasons I am excited about this opportunity." Same question, very different impression. Who do you remember? Exactly. Here's the mistake most candidates make. They think the interviewer is asking, "Who are you?" But that's not the real question. The real question is, why should I keep listening to you? If you answer that question well, you've already won half the battle. Now don't misunderstand me. You don't need to sound like a motivational speaker. You don't need big grammar. You don't need to use words you wouldn't normally use. In fact, some of the strongest interview answers I've heard were simple. They sounded genuine, natural, professional. And that's exactly what you're aiming for. So instead of memorizing a speech, you probably forget the moment nerves kick in. I want you to remember something much simpler. Think of your answer as telling a short professional story. Every good story has 3 parts: where you are now, how you got here, and where you want to go next. Some people give this framework different names, but honestly speaking, the name isn't important. What matters is the flow. Start with where you are professionally today. For example, I'm currently working as a front desk officer with over 3 years of experience supporting clients and ensuring they have a positive experience from the moment they walk in. Simple, clear, professional. Then briefly explain how you got there. This isn't the time to list every job you've ever had. Only mention experiences that help the interviewer understand why you are sitting in that room today. You could say something like, over the past few years, I've had opportunities to work with different teams, handle customer concerns, manage appointments, and improve my communication and organizational skills. Those experiences have really shaped me professionally, Notice what you're doing. You're connecting the dots. You're helping the interviewer understand your journey instead of making them figure it out from your CV. Then comes the part that many people forget. Tell them why you are interested in this opportunity, not because you need a job. Everyone in that room knows you need a job. Tell them why this particular role makes sense for you. You might say something like, what attracted me to this position is the opportunity to work in an environment where I can continue growing while using the experience I've already gained to make a meaningful contribution. Do you hear the difference? You're no longer introducing yourself, you're giving the interviewer a reason to picture you working with their team. And that's the whole point, because interviews are rarely won by the person who talks the most. They are won by the person who makes it easiest for the interviewer to imagine them succeeding in the role. That's a small shift in thinking, but it changes everything. Let me show you what that looks like in a real interview. The interviewer smiles and says, "So tell me about yourself." One candidate replies, "Oh, my name is David. I'm from this country. I graduated in 2022. I enjoy listening to music, playing football, and spending time with my friends, yada yada yada." Nothing they say is wrong, but nothing they said helps the interviewer answer the only question that matters. Can this person do this job? Now listen to another candidate. "Thank you for the opportunity. For the past 4 years, I've worked in administrative support, where I've helped coordinate schedules, manage records, and support teams to keep daily operations running smoothly. Along the way, I discovered that I enjoy solving problems and keeping things organized, which is one of the reasons this position stood out to me. I am now looking for an opportunity where I can contribute those skills while continuing to grow professionally." Notice the difference. That answer doesn't try to impress. It creates clarity. And clarity builds confidence. There's something I've noticed from the interviewer's side of the table. Many candidates think they are being judged on whether they have the perfect answer, but they are not in the actual sense. Most interviewers are asking themselves questions like, can this person communicate clearly? Do they understand the value they bring? Would I feel comfortable introducing this person to my team or trusting them with a client? Those are the questions, practical questions your answer should quietly respond to. Now, here's a mistake that catches even experienced professionals. They try so hard to sound intelligent that they stop sounding like themselves. They fill every sentence with complicated words. They speak like they are reading a business magazine instead of having a conversation. Remember this: professional doesn't mean complicated. The best answers are usually the clearest ones. Here's another mistake: talking and talking and talking. Have you ever watched a movie where the first scene just drags on? Nothing happens, no conflict, no excitement. After a while, you lose interest. Interviewers are human too. If you're still talking after 3 minutes without making a clear point, you've made their job harder. Aim for about 60 to 90 seconds rather. Leave the interviewer wanting to ask the next question, not wondering when you will stop talking. And please, don't memorize your answer word for word. That surprises a lot of people. Practice it. Absolutely, yeah. Know your key points. Definitely. But don't memorize every sentence. Because interviews are conversations, not stage performances. The moment the interviewer interrupts you or asks a follow-up question, a memorized script often falls apart. Instead, understand your story so well that you can tell it naturally. Here's a simple exercise I'd like you to do. When this video ends, don't just move on to the next one. Open your phone's camera, set a timer for 1 minute. Ask yourself, tell me about yourself, and answer it as if you're already sitting in your dream interview. Then watch the recording. Not to criticize yourself, but to learn. Ask yourself, did I sound confident? Did I answer the question? Or did I tell my life story? If I were the interviewer, would I want to know more about me? That 1 minute exercise will teach you more than reading 10 interview articles. If you've made it this far, I have a challenge for you. In the comments, write just 3 words that describe your professional self. Not your personality, not your hobbies, your professional self. Yeah. Maybe it's reliable, adaptable, organized, or it's creative, analytical, collaborative. Keeping it to 3 words forces you to think about the value you actually bring to an employer. I'll be reading through the comments and I'll share feedback where I can. Before we wrap up, I want you to remember one thing. The goal of your answer is not to tell the interviewer everything about yourself. That's impossible in 1 minute. The goal is to make them curious enough to ask the next question. Think of your introduction as the trailer to a movie. A great trailer doesn't review every scene. It gives you just enough to make you want to see more. That's exactly what your answer should do. So the next time an interviewer smiles and says, "Tell me about yourself," don't panic. Don't rush to fill the silence. Just smile. Take a breath. Remember that they are not asking for your biography. They are asking for evidence. Evidence that you understand your value. Evidence that you can communicate with confidence. Evidence that you can make their hiring decision easier. And now you know exactly how to do that. If this video gave you a new perspective, don't forget to hit the like button. It tells YouTube to share this video with more job seekers who need it. If you're new here, you are welcome.